Once a sacred place of worship, then a decaying husk, and finally a pulsating nightlife cathedral. This is the story of the Limelight Club. But who built it? Why did it sit empty for so long? And how did it become a symbol of both sin and salvation? The story begins in 1844, when renowned architect Richard Upjohn designed the building as the Episcopal Church of the Holy Communion. Upjohn, also known for designing Trinity Church on Wall Street, pioneered the Gothic Revival style in America. This church was the first of its kind in the United States, built not by wealthy patrons, but funded by donations for the city's working poor. Constructed from brownstone and adorned with pointed arches, steep gables, and stained glass windows, the building was a spiritual anchor in a growing metropolis. But as the decades rolled on, the city changed, and so did the neighborhood. By the 1970s, the once vibrant congregation had dwindled. The surrounding area of Chelsea, once respectable, had fallen into decline. The church could no longer sustain itself, and the building was deconsecrated in 1976. For years, it stood in limbo. The structure was protected by its landmark status, but that also meant remodeling was a nightmare. You couldn't just gut it and start fresh. Every beam, every window, every stone was under strict protection by the city's Landmark Preservation Commission. Developers were interested but hesitant. Between the legal red tape and the high cost of renovation, the building began to rot. A place that once echoed with hymns now sat silent, haunted by time and neglect. Then came Peter Gatien, a Canadian entrepreneur with a pirate eye patch and a vision. He saw not decay, but potential. A church reimagined as a nightclub, a venue unlike any other in the world. In 1983, after navigating the city's preservation rules and pouring in a small fortune, he reopened the building as the Limelight. What had once been a house of God became a playground for New York's elite, artists, celebrities, and the underground. Inside, stained glass shimmered above dance floors. Pews were replaced with velvet ropes. The Limelight wasn't just a nightclub, it was a cultural revolution, but with fame came infamy. As the 1990s arrived, the Limelight was caught in a swirl of scandal, drugs, police raids, and media scrutiny. In 1996, Gatien was indicted on drug charges, though he was later acquitted. Still, the damage was done. The Limelight's reputation was stained, and by the early 2000s, the nightclub closed its doors for good. Today, the former church houses a retail marketplace. It's quiet again, echoing more with the sound of shopping bags than bass beats. But the bones of the building still whisper stories of prayers, of parties, of legends lost and found. From sacred sanctuary to sinful sanctuary, the Limelight building has lived 1,000 lives. And in New York, no building ever truly sleeps. What other forgotten NYC landmarks would you like to explore? Comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss the stories that built and broke this city.